the second time I've met you.
Okay. I don't, but we didn't talk, right?
I mean, you were here for 8 hours.
Yeah, but we didn't talk and I didn't coach you or anything.
Not personally, nah.
What do you mean, not personally? I either coach you or I didn't coach you.
You didn't coach me.
Okay, good. All right, that's okay. It's not a trick question. I just want everybody to know that this is not planned, and I never did. So, have you seen any of these live coaching? You know how it works?
I've seen, this is my first one, but I know how you work.
Okay, yeah, so you've seen me live. No BS, say it how it is. By the way, you're not going to get offended. You're not going to tell the whole world that I'm the worst person in the world. And if you don't like what I say and end up being a massive hater and tell people JT's bad, correct?
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Do you want fluffy coaching or hardcore coaching?
I'm actually coached by someone that's coached by you, so I'm on hardcore coaching.
I'm being coached by someone that's coached by me. Okay. All right. So you want hardcore coaching. Got it. And then are you paying for this coaching?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much? Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. The eyes say it all, and you will see, for those of you who have the Millionaire Flicks course, what that means. Woo! Wait, you're making it easy on me, my brother. You're making it easy. And also, too, I'm like, I was so scared because you're like so close to the camera. You're like, oh my God. You're like, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. They see that? You know what I mean? So you're making it a little too easy for me today. So how much are you being paid?
How much am I being paid? Oh, it's a woman, but $1,500 for a mastermind group.
Okay, but that's not coaching. It's a mastermind group.
Okay.
Okay, there's a difference in coaching. Coaching is this. Mastermind group is a bunch of broke people getting together talking about how they don't want to be broke anymore. I'm not saying you're in one of them, but a lot of them. I hate when like a bunch of broke people get around like, let's all share experiences. Yes, of what not to do. So that's the problem. But that's another story for another day as well. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ask me whatever you want to ask me. Say whatever you have. You have 30 seconds, and then you're mine. 3, 2, 1, go.
What is the best way to generate lead traffic to your website to get followers to get people off of your social media to your website?
Anything else? Like, what do you do? I have no idea. What do you do?
I'm a memory specialist and mindset coach.
You're a memory specialist. What does that mean?
It means it means I work with people to increase their memory, their learning retention.
So do you want to play a game right now? Who between me and you can memorize the best? I have a photographic memory, which I've been coached on. Not something I was born. And I can memorize 589 numbers in the row. So if you want, I can write a piece of paper and give you 20 numbers, and then I'll see if you remember it, and then you can pop up with 20 numbers and see how I remember. You want to do that game? And you got like...
We can play that game. We can play that game.
You want to play that game? Because you're going to lose that game against me. How many numbers can you memorize in a row?
We'll get about...
Look at these eyes, my brother. Look at these eyes. Damn. Look at these eyes. Whatever's coming out is about to be bullshit. But tell me anyways. I love you.
Man, listen, I know you don't like round numbers, so I might say 23.
Right. Now, you understand the fact that you can like say I can memorize 23 and I could do 589. You understand? So anyways, all right. So the problem is that you're selling two things that are very hard. What is the name of your company?
Bitcoin Vegan Transformational Service.
Okay, but what does that have to do with memory and mindset? And by the way, Bitcoin Vegan?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you calling yourself Bitcoin Vegan? What if I like steak? Are you like discriminating against me? Because I have a lot of Bitcoins, as you know, crypto mining and all that. Like, what if I called it like white Bitcoin? Would you like be offended? Or like, where are the black people? Why can't black people get Bitcoin? Right?
I would not be offended.
But what if I don't believe in veganism? I've already kind of like lost it. And then what kind of services do you provide for Bitcoin? Like Bitcoin that is organic. It comes out of the blockchain healthy, pesticide free. Like I don't explain to me that mindset, my brother.
All right. Well, I've coined those two names together because when I came home from prison,
this is good shit. This is good. So when I come home from prison, Now that I have never heard in a coaching before Bitcoin and vegan. So go ahead. What'd you go to prison for?
Oh God, I went to prison for, it was a robbery.
Mm-hmm. You trying to steal some Bitcoin?
Nah, they didn't. I wasn't really hip to that back then.
And was that a long time ago?
Oh, yeah, it was a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, but how long ago?
2011.
2011. Now, did they have Bitcoin in 2011? Did you know about that back then? Because I didn't know about that Bitcoin.
I didn't know about it back then, but they did have it.
I know, but I don't understand how you going to jail is coming back with, by the way, I'm a big believer as someone served their times, they go back into society, which makes it 100 times harder. So I don't judge that at all. I just want you to know. You know, you did your time, you paid the crown, we all learn from our mistakes, as long as we don't repeat them. We're all allowed to fail one time. And you know that if you do it again, or anything again as well, and the fact that, you know, you haven't, and I don't know you very well, but it doesn't sound like you've gone back into a world of crime or drugs or stuff like that. So good for you, stuff like that. That was a mistake. So I don't judge that because you're back on the straight arrow. So I just want to be very clear with you at that. I don't judge. But I do want to know how you going to jail has to do with Bitcoin vegan. That I want to know. That is like the big mystery of the day.
All right. So going to jail has nothing to do with Bitcoin. But when I came home from prison, I learned about Bitcoin, and that was the only type of investment I've heard of. I mean, it's not the one I heard of, but just the easiest one I could buy into.
So how many Bitcoins do you have?
Come on now, we'll never tell that number. That's like the Social Security number.
No, my password is the Social Security number, but how many Bitcoin is not. You have a lot of Bitcoin, you have more than me, because I have like a lot of Bitcoin. Because I make it.
I don't have more than you, no sir.
No, I don't think anybody has. Very few people have more than me as well. So here's the rule about Bitcoin: you're either going to get, you know, more money than you ever had, or you're going to lose it all. So, but as I said this morning on my webinar live, it stood. I don't think it's going to go to 20, 50,000 like people say, but it's very stable where it is. May flirt around the 10,000. But with that being said, you're trying to do a mindset and memory, and then they've got the Bitcoin vegan services. And then the problem, I say Bitcoin vegan, the whole time I'm thinking, why is he calling it vegan? And now I'm focused on the vegan rather than the Bitcoin. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, see how that don't make sense? Right? Like, if you just called yourself a Bitcoin coach, that would be like, you know, or a crypto coach, you know what I mean? Crypto coach, then, oh, okay, you know about that. You started early. I don't know how much money you make, but that's beside the point. Like that you can go with. And then the problem with mindset and memory, like memory is important because most people say, like my coach has said, if you don't think you have a good memory, you're right. If you think that you can't sell, you're right. If you think you can't speed read it, like the average person reads, I believe 225 words a minute. I used to read 174. I can now read 1,804 words a minute, and something I was coached on to do because my coach said if you can read faster, then you can do more. And he said, you know, and by the way, anybody who wants to know how to do that, I have an exercise. The website, people can type it in, getcoachingfromjtfox2x.com, getcoachingfromjtfox.com, where I show people how to speed read, how to memorize all these things. But get coaching from JTFox2x. That you can.
You know, one of the when you had come to Charlotte and you were saying that the importance of speed reading and being able to pick up information fast led me to want to.
But I'm just saying, like, that's not. Think about it as a gun. It's not the bullet that's going to get you. It's something on your belt, but you don't lead with that. Because most people say, well, how does having a better memory going to make me successful? Right? Now, in theory, it'd be like, you'll be able to understand better or retain better, but people don't know. It's just like you call yourself a fear coach is not going to make. So the problem is that what you ought to be positioning yourself as is, I'm a second income. You know what I mean? And that's how you got to position yourself. You know what I mean? I'm a second income coach. You know what I mean? I help you, show you how to build, you know, wealth passively, safely, securely, and profitably, right? And part of your thing about passive wealth is to be able to have the mindset. Reason why is the market goes up and down, right? To have the mindset to stick with it, right? So I'm going to tell you what my mindset strategies have been. I also, you know, I'm the type of person I am is I'm also an accountability coach. I hope you held accountable, right? But you need to decide. You can't go with the Bitcoin vegan because what you have is you have conflicting brands as well. right? Like when I talk about Millionaire Flicks, everybody now goes there because I show a lot of value, right? Like I'm coaching now and I'm showing a lot of value. So if you want to do what you do, you need to prove that what you say is true, so that once you prove what people say is true, then you can keep going and going and going. You understand? So prove it.